Veteran Nollywood actor Fatai Adekunle Adetayo, widely known as Lalude, has accused the president of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, MC Oluomo, of failing to fulfill financial pledges made to celebrities who supported President Bola Tinubu and Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu during the 2023 general elections. Speaking during a recent episode of the Beyond the Fame podcast, Lalude said he and his fellow entertainers were promised 1.5 million naira each for their participation in the campaign's promises, which he claims remain unfulfilled. We were camped for 7 weeks. We trekked long distances every day while MC Oluomo followed us in his car. In the end, we were abandoned, he said. According to Lalude, he and comedian Ganiyu Alakpani Nofiu were assured they would be paid after the campaign but received nothing. MC promised me and Alakpani. He asked us to demand what we wanted, we did, but we got nothing up till date, he said bitterly. Lalude added that the actors were lodged and used for several weeks without prior compensation. He took us to where we lodged to campaign for the president. He promised to give us 1.5 million naira each and he failed it. In a final note of frustration, he said, "Whoever is behind these misdeeds will not prosper. I know they will still come to us by 2027 and we are waiting for them." The actor's outcry followed similar sentiments recently expressed by fellow entertainers Ganiyu Nofiu and Buki Adekogbe Raji Aminatu Papapa, who also voiced regret over supporting the Tinubu campaign. Well, post-election crisis, post-election drama, what are your thoughts on this report?
Oh, I'm so happy that they have been disappointed. I'm so happy. I'm feeling as if that 1.5 million naira entered my pocket, even though it didn't. Because this is what you just said, talking about elite.
Right.
In some right, these guys would be considered elites of society. At least some people look up to them. So you see what I mean, that when I say most crises in society are caused by what the elite, or is caused by what the elite does or fail to do. Can you imagine that these guys were bought to campaign? Now, this is not about the performance of the incumbent in office or not. It is that you were bought to campaign for a person. Your campaigning for that guy was not based on conviction
of what they aim to do.
Absolutely. Because you were bought, you probably didn't ask the critical question. Can you imagine people who should be elite being part of the political illiterate I talked about? So if these guys are part of that group who didn't ask critical questions, who rather were bought to hoodwink other people to vote. Some people looked at them and felt like, if this my star is voting for this guy, then he probably would have thought. And this is where the danger of delegating the responsibility of thinking to another person comes in. You don't delegate thinking to another person. I'm saying this for those who would feel like, oh, because I admire you and you have made this decision, then your decision must be right. It doesn't always happen that way. Those who think that, oh, my favorite actor's decision is right, it doesn't always happen that way. Those who think that, oh, because that guy is a billionaire, is in sense he used to make money, so if he could think to make billions, then every of his decision is right. It doesn't always happen that way. For every decision you are faced with, yes, you can seek counsel, yes, you can, sample people's opinion, but don't delegate the responsibility of thinking to another person. Like I said earlier, I'm so happy that these guys are disappointed. I wish they would be disappointed 110 times again, them and the likes of them. Because, look at how the economy has gone. Even if they were given that money, what would it have solved them? Maybe none of them has been sick for some time. And consider how difficult it has been to get medical care, how difficult it has been to pay school fees, how difficult it has been for the ordinary person to pay his house rent. Yet, you want us to sympathize with you because you campaign for somebody on credit to 1.5 million naira. What is 1.5 million? Realize integrity. We would want a situation where people campaign. If I'm campaigning for you, I just told somebody, I think earlier today in your station, that we should go beyond that. Where I come to campaign to you, the only thing I tell is that we are brothers, me and you now one. What does that mean? What does it mean to be one? When hunger comes, the hunger comes to you personally and not as one. When your rent is due, except we live together under the same roof, your rent is due as a person, not as one. So you can't mortgage your, I thought we would have learned enough from what happened to Esau in the Bible days, who had to mortgage his birthright for a bottle of porridge. How come history keep repeating itself? They say 2027.
Yo, they're already waiting.
If their thinking don't change, 2027 they will get a better promise, and they will vote, they will campaign, they will vote, and by God's grace they will be disappointed again. Even if that money has been paid to them, what is that money compared to how the society, the trajectory the society would have moved in 4 years? And I am saying this is not because of the performance of the incumbent or not. It is that you took something as serious as election, knowing the impact. You see what I said earlier, that most people has not been able, yes, the reality of hunger is there, the reality of insecurity is there, but they have not been able to link the correlation between this societal ills and the guy who makes policies. They have not been able to phantom it in their mind that the guy who makes policies can determine if I will go to bed hungry or not. It takes a single government policy for, let's even take the media, a single government policy for all the media stations to come under threat. It takes a single government policies for their industry, the entertainment industry, to come under threat. A single government policy would make it difficult for them to run that industry. Yet they don't know this. Yet they think they can vote for a person, campaign for a person because of 1.5 million naira. Oh, I'm so happy. I feel like giving a thumb up to MC Oluomo, not because he himself is any different, but because he has disappointed these guys. I'm glad he disappointed them.
Thank you so much.